chia, subscribe for outfit ideas, and inner and outer beauty. Spring clean your mind with these easy tricks. Every year, we do a little spring cleaning to refresh the space around us, but what about clearing out our mental space? We need to make our everyday life better by doing these things based on fixing our mental state, like when it comes to what we read, what we consume, what we listen to, watch, who we choose to speak to, and more importantly, where we put our energy. It's a direct reflection of our level of happiness. Living our best life is always our priority. That's why we are talking about inventory of our day-to-day activities, and we'll start a list. I'll start my list of recommendations right here. I have some suggestions, so check out the blog post for more detail that's linked below. You should totally check it out. First things first is what we eat. Get rid of any temptation by cleaning out the junk food in your house. Making conscious food decisions will give you more energy throughout the day. So this is like very basic, but a lot of people actually don't do this. Like personally, I know people who don't do this. Sticking to a healthy diet can boost your overall brain power, improving your health, longevity, and quality of life. So by simple, basic things, fruits, vegetables are cheap. Water, complex carbohydrates, water, fiber intake is high, allowing you to feel fuller for a longer period of time. You won't struggle through what is an afternoon lull. Something I love and appreciate is the Jocko Willink podcast. I love him. I love his books. He's a wonderful, like, just role model, I think, in general. But he says a trick is to have the food be an obstacle. So have obstacles in order to get that food. For example, he would clean out his pantry and not have any ice cream in the house or any junk food. He'll put it in the RV. So the RV is parked outside, and he's like 250 pounds, super jacked. And he says that like the RV door is a skinny door and he doesn't even want to deal with it. So he'd rather just stay at home and drink water. So that's one thing. Try to stay away from sugar, avoid eating 2 to 3 hours before bed, just to remind you. And don't forget to drink water throughout the day. Keep track of how much intake with this nifty smart water bottle linked below, also in the blog post with more detail linked below. So what we read is another one. Ditch books that don't provide wisdom or provide wisdom or inspire growth. I have a link up here of how to read 4 books a week. That's something I like to do. It's my personal goal that I reach every week. So I love reading nonfiction books and how-to guides to accumulate information. So I'm not here to like sit and relax when I read. I am more about getting information and getting educated. So self-help books are what I love. They're always a good go-to to keep you motivated and self-aware. And I'll have some of my favorites linked below, also in the blog post. And just say no to unsettling murder podcasts. What we listen to is really important. This is the next thing. So I don't understand why people love murder podcasts. I think this is really weird. Say yes to frequencies that will uplift you. I'm also a fan of motivational and business podcasts and just like positive podcasts like fashion news, beauty news, business news, even economics, world news. It will reframe the way you see life. So obtain a more fruitful and more abundant life by expanding what you listen to. And it's not just like what like horrible, like if you have Sirius XM radio news, I know someone who does in their car. Every time I walk in their car, it's so loud, it's obnoxious, and it's horrible news. You can also listen to a playlist. I have one linked below for Spotify that is very, like, get rid of just like it's very upbeat. So get rid of depressing, loner, sad songs. Like, it will definitely, that's like the easiest way to boost my mood. I cannot talk today. So there is a study that I will link below that shows if you want to reset your mind, there's a positive impact that music therapy has on your mood. I have a playlist linked below, and you're actually gonna like probably like fall in love, because it's like a love playlist, but it's like an upbeat love playlist. Next is to say goodbye to negative TV. If you have trouble sleeping at night or have been experiencing stress, get into something lighthearted. If you want to change the way you feel, opt for a comedy show. And for me, I like to turn off my brain by watching reality TV. When people think of reality TV, they think of the Kardashians, but when I say reality TV, I actually mean like the Nature Channel, where it's like 2 sharks are killing each other, or it's just like a bunch of giraffes running through the Serengeti. And I've actually seen that in real life. I was in Africa. I was in 15 nations in sub-Saharan Africa, and I got to see the animals, and it was like, it's kind of like going on a vacation on TV and revisiting it. So that's how I feel like when I watch shows that like transport you to a different place. But that's how I turn off my brain. But avoid the news late night and first thing in the morning, because those are just like, those raise my like my blood level, my blood pressure. So also next is who we follow, so don't be hesitant to press unfollow. Take inventory of who you follow on social media platforms. Remove the toxic stuff. So this means unfollowing negative or gossipy accounts on social media, replace them with positive ones. Start following places you want to visit, like traveling places. I like to follow like a bunch of islands. There are tons of feel-good news accounts such as @TanksGoodNews, stuff that makes you have faith in humanity, and accounts with great quotes like Femme Founders Club. That's my motivation and like affirmation account that you can totally follow, and it's perfect if you're trying to stay motivated in something. Like if you're running a business, if you're trying to lose weight, if you just love self-improvement all around, check out that account @Femme Founders Club. I'll have it linked, where you can even go check out who I'm following on that account. So I have 2 accounts. My personal account is @GiaGdixon. You can give it a follow if you love beautiful, cute outfits that inspire you. Beautiful outfits just make me feel good, and seeing like all the bright colors, I wear a lot of color. So like I am now, and I'm wearing actually pink trousers also. So my personal account is like for friends and family, where my motivational account is like all the business people I like to follow, all the motivational women. It's a lot of women who I'm just obsessed with because they're so good at what they do, whether they're like models, whether they're whether they're business women, whether they're motivational speakers, whomever they are, who inspire me. Like I follow Angelina Jolie when she created an account, and she's like spreading awareness for all these beautiful things happening in the world and her children. I know that's like really random. So I think social media, this one is a really big one for young people, and for I know some older people who are on social media and are actually quite active on there. But the thing is, a lot of people say social media is toxic, but it's not. It's what you take from it. So there are a lot of accounts that are really positive. They say, oh, people only put like the Instagram highlights of all the good things they go through in social media. It's like, no, there's tons of like how to help with anxiety, interior design ideas. There's this one girl who like just talks about endometriosis. If you like, I could not relate because I don't have endometriosis, but like it makes me think like, wow, this girl niched down so much that she's probably helping all these people go through endometriosis by creating a community where people can land and connect, you know? Like that's a huge deal. And people say social media is so toxic. It's like, no, it's how you take it. It's how often you visit it. It's what weight you put onto it personally. And I remember there was a study. I lived in Denmark, and someone was telling me Danish girls are getting affected by social media and being depressed because blah 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 because of social media. And it was like an article blaming social media, and it's like, no, social media, sure, people put the meaning to the social media. People put the weight to the social media. People can just unfollow those accounts they don't want to see. If they're like, I'm jealous because blah, 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 this person only goes on a yacht and private jets. It's like, then don't follow them. No one's forcing you to follow them. No one's forcing you to be here. No one's forcing you to even be on social media. So just unfollow those accounts. Don't follow who doesn't inspire you. For me, that's inspiring. It's like, I don't care about yachts, but like, I love flying private because I've done it before, and like, nobody bothers you. Nobody bothers you. Nobody sneezes on you. There's not a bunch of crying babies. There's a lot of space. You can bring all the liquids you want. You can eat a whole pizza to yourself. You can security comes to you and you can be like, get off my jet, and be like, you can kick them out. They don't have to like, they just like stamp your passport and they're there. They come to you. So that's a really a really luxurious thing that like I'm really lucky to have experienced that. But the thing is, like, other people are like, I'm jealous that I can't get to that. It's like, find a way to do that. Don't be jealous. Find a way to get there. Find a way to make the money. Find a way to earn the money. Find a way to make something of yourself that you can earn these things. Don't feel like woe is me. Don't be a victim to social media. And I remember someone was telling me about this Danish person, and I told them, hey, it's not the social media. Nobody's forcing these girls to feel bad about themselves. They feel bad about themselves because they do not love themselves. They don't know their value. They're not like, one day I will get there. They don't understand that nobody is forcing them to be there. And also, get a job, get a life. Like, if you're jealous of someone else, that means you're not focusing on you. So focus on yourself. And then my friend who was telling me that, he said, you're totally right. You're totally right. Like, women are just these girls, not even women, like these teenage girls are seeing social media and blaming things that shouldn't be a problem. So those girls need to get a job, get a life, focus on their studies, do their thing, live their life to the fullest so that they don't feel jealous of other people. Live a good life, live a good quality, high caliber life, become that girl, whatever that trend is, whatever, become an amazing person. So that's just my 2 cents on social media. There's so many uplifting accounts like interior design, how to be a good parent, things I love about parenting, like power, feminine energy, I don't know, you name it, it's on social media. So you cannot control anything but yourself. So I have a full post on how to let go of control and just be. And it's a really powerful one. So I'm here to remind you that you got this and you're doing amazing, sweetie. In the words of my heroine, Kris Jenner, thank you so much for taking the time to reach the end of this post. If you did, leave a flower emoji in the comments below. I hope you find some inspiration in this, and feel free to share with your friends as a way to help support my channel for free $99, and you can subscribe for free and put me on mute just to support my channel. So like, I don't care if you don't like my stuff, but support a girl. So subscribe also to my weekly email newsletter and never miss a single post where I have cute outfit ideas. And sorry, I have all these notifications popping up. Sorry, I need to turn that off, do not disturb. So subscribe for my weekly newsletter linked below for weekly outfit ideas and inner and outer beauty glow up tips. You can glow up overnight. If you sign up, you get the overnight glow up. It's like this wonderful manifesto of all the ways that you can glow up overnight. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later.